Hi, hello, and welcome to the Consularship Report brought to you by Vertex of Abundance. If you're new, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. Go ahead and smash that like button. It's a delight and an honor and a privilege to serve you. Thank you for allowing me the pleasure to do so. Vertex of Abundance is the galactic temple of ascension, delivering sacred messages from behind the veil. If anything, my name is Priestess Abossi. I'll be your oracle today. If anything resonates deeply with you, comment, share, subscribe, leave a review, book a session, send a donation. I was sent to deliberate the findings for a channeled reading. We'll be imposing the guidance from This Might Hurt Tarot by Isabella Rotman. She's over at Luminal 11 publishing for this deck. If there are any type of pairings energies, we'll be using the Cosmic Coven Tarot Minor Arcana by Lillian Lazenby. She's over at Ripe Avocado for this deck, and any type of correspondence or correlative energy will be deliberated through the Lo Scarabaeo's Vita Sibilla Daily Oracle. If there's any type of love energy, we'll be using Pop of Love Oracle by Vibe About It Tarot. She's over at Etsy. It seems to me like we're finding truth and balance, fairness even. There might be something criminal going on. And criminal doesn't always mean like the law, although there is some kind of justice. It's fairness and karma, but it's coming through like human mechanisms. The world of human or humanity is being balanced, reconciled to some kind of spiritual goings on. It's like karmic justice is coming to the earth realm, according to whatever, however, so on and so have you. So it's lonely on the high road, the heart will say yes, but the sermon has you walking solo, is what I'm getting. It's so lonely here. It's so lonely. Yeah. I'm hearing that. Ten of Swords, Page of Cups, Knight of Pentacles, Strength card. There's some type of illumination coming, but it's through like a knockdown, drag out, or some kind of breakdown, or some kind of rock bottom. Now, after breakdown comes a breakthrough. Ace of Wands, Temperance, Three of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. So there's a union of some kind with the Page of Cups. We're receiving our angel wings. We're reaching a state of spiritual perfection through something having to do with being prepared for a spiritual gift here. Knight of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles is desiring security. We're trying to secure some type of position. With the Wheel of Fortune, there's a window of some kind open. With the Five of Pentacles here, Knight of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles is desiring some kind of change. It might be desiring some type of clearing. And then we have the Four of Cups. Four of Cups, Page of Cups is feeling detached. We also have the Ace of Swords with the King of Cups. So King of Cups, Four of Cups is wanting to detach. King of Cups, Three of Cups is wanting communion or celebration. King of Cups, Ten of Cups is wanting fulfillment. With the Tower here, Tower and the Ten of Cups can be Mars and Pisces or the 12th house. There's also an energy, entity, ideology here that's watching our fulfillment. standing on the outside, standing on the periphery of our spiritual perfection and homecoming. It seems like heaven is smiling upon us and descending out down upon us. I'll be right back. Good things are around the corner. Good things are already happening. Good things are seeding, but it's been slow, so they might not be noticed. And something's also been going on for a while. This energy of wanting to strip us or debilitate us or bind us or create a hardship, it's not working. It's almost as if any energy, entity, ideology external to us on the periphery is flailing. The word is backfire. Now, they just won't die, but they just can't win against us. And it's as if something happens here. So we break out from something. There was some kind of repression, manipulation that we were under that seeds. It's broken. It lifts. Now, Five of Pentacles is what we call like a destabilization or degradation. Seven of Wands with the Chariot card. Yeah, we're moving forward in a way now that makes all energies projected at us revert back to their origin. With the Five of Swords, the Queen of Cups. Yeah, see, the Five of Swords and the Star card on our side, do you know what that means, dear? It means that there's a calling on our life, a covering that we're under. We're moving forward. Somebody might have their Venus in the 11th house or Aquarius. Somebody might have their Mercury in the 11th house or Aquarius. We also have the 5th, 11th house axis, so that's the Wheel of Fortune. So something is stepping into the physical here. We're being guided forward successfully, and it's by the male ancestry. We call that the Ade, Adeloso, the Throne Ade. We sometimes call that Achosi, Egungun. The mummies are here too, but it's the river. We're moving into alignment with the divine, the creator. We're also beloved as a soul, so that means we're chosen in some kind of way, shape, form, or another. Chariot and the King of Cups means a Cancer sun or Libra rising. Chariot and the Queen of Cups means a Cancer moon or Aries rising. Page of Cups with the Chariot can mean a Capricorn rising or somebody with their Venus in the 7th or 4th house. Also, yeah, we definitely have a Capricorn rising here with the Knight of Cups Chariot. It could also mean that they have their Mars in the 4th house here, or the 7th house. Yeah, so we're moving forward. The door is open, but not necessarily walk through. It's just that this clearance has been created or granted. And according to the calling on our life or our spirit karma life path destiny, we're moving forward into something more calm. It will come from a breakdown or a rock bottom, though, Ten of Swords. So we're moving out of something. That's just an energy to keep reminding here. And the best thing to think about, or the best way of explaining this, is we were in a position of being held. Really, it was mirror magic. So we were kind of being drained and depleted because some energy here, some energy here was serving us over to like the spiritual world. What I'm picking up now is there's been a lot of delays to the other side, other energy, whatever is mirroring or opposing us. It may be an energy, entity, ideology, I don't know. We may have an enemy, but we can't detect them anymore because it's imploding for them. It's falling down to the ground. So now that we're getting a bunch of abundance, it's almost like they're losing. But that means they were taking something from us. Eshi, they had propped themselves up on our lack of vigor or seriousness. Since we weren't going heavy and hard on the grind, they were able to move in there, but there's been a switch, a sudden shift. We're holding on to some kind of secret now where we're moving in ways that they can't detect yet. And now we're opposing them without even knowing. This they can't discern or detect what our movements are or why our movements are. Now we do need to be careful and make sure to repel or rescind or revoke or rebuke or reject or reverse any kind of energy of union that's not intentional. Because there is going to be some kind of energy that's propping itself up over our demise or our sickness. They have the answer, the tool, but they're not going to give it to us until they get everything they can out of us. Honestly, somebody's trying to steal our gifts, steal our energy. It's no longer working. There's a debilitation here for them. Now, until recently, there was some kind of violence against us. Now we're finding our place in the eternal kingdom. Up until recently, we were wanting, hoping, wishing, and praying for the things that we had lost that had slipped through our fingers. Now there's some kind of material abundance, blessing for a bigger, brighter, and better future. Some kind of fruit is ripened on the vine, but the thing is, it was always there on the vine. It was just being plucked by somebody else. And so now we have it to pluck our own because some kind of curse or spell has lifted or broken. Some kind of hex has dissipated. And so we can kind of move around free in our own energy. But what that also means is that we were subjected to something without even knowing. Now, somebody else is going to have to take a loss, but they were imposing these losses on us. And they did a really good job at holding it down and keeping things as they were with us on the outs. But that's a thing of the past. For a very long time, they were successful, but that's no longer. And they're going to try. They're going to keep trying. So, unfortunately, whatever they're trying is going to kill them. Who knows if it's a physical death? I don't think so. It's some kind of ego death, permanent transformation, meaning things as they know it are over, whether they know it or not, whether they agree with it or not, whether they accept it or not, whether they understand it or not, it's definitely over. So there's a calling in our life. We need to hold the ground though, because we have a destiny here and we need to move forward into the destiny and towards what it is so that something else doesn't try to stand in that spot that's really for us. It has our name on it, or we were born for it. It was created for us. It was created with us in mind. We're the chosen one for that specific destiny. This other person needs to find their own destiny. They have it. So the future is going to be bigger, brighter, and better. Bambino, that this means things are growing in the right direction. And it's certain, like whatever this is, there's a certainty to it. What is this Cancer energy we're getting? We have Cancer moon, Cancer sun. Mm-mm. Yeah, a lot of potentiality. Something needs to be cradled and protected. Something is being nurtured in the bosom of the divine. There's an energy here of some type of collaborative or collective talking, conversing, but also there's something very precious to protect and to guide and to nurture. Something is returning to us, and there's excitement around it. We're going to start receiving messages or clues or guidance to where we should be going, and it's something that's very precious as well. There's some type of passage for real. And it's this is not a passage that everyone else gets. There's somebody was able or something, let me just say something. Something was able to live in our energy for a while to manifest out of our the word is effulgence. It's our spiritual energy signature. Something had successfully shape shifted into us, and that's over. It's backfiring pretty monumentally. Now, they're able to weather the storm, but the thing is that they're still gonna lose the position that they've gained because it was being bolstered up by us. That's what this energy has going on for itself. It's a spiritual repossession. They're getting repo. Yeah, their high ground is gonna slip. They're gonna lose their high vantage point. They need to go find a new victim is really what they're doing. So that means we were a victim of theirs. Yeah. They may have their Mars in Leo or in the fifth house. Now they're very dutiful and watchful, but only because they had something going on, some kind of meticulously curated narrative of how they got what they got, how they got to where they were at. And it was out of us and our energy, and that's just not going to happen anymore. I'm hearing Munchausen's by proxy. So they needed us to be spiritual Munchausen's by proxy. They needed us to be in a low position so they could seem like they were great, attending to something, taking care of something, whatever, what have you. We have a pair of fours here. Yeah, so some equally beneficial nursing needs exchange. Now, this is a little bit more negative. So that's actually breadcrumbing, some kind of envious breadcrumbing because of envy. So that's the toxic relationship that they had to us. With this pair of fives that came right out, Three of Pentacles. There was some orchestration machination against us that gave them some type of advantage, but it was a bondage type situation that was going on to a group, some type of coven. They might have been praying for our demise or our sickness or our entrapment, ensnarement. What it was is that there was mirror magic specifically, and we were left in a sunken place, meaning The goal was to get our heart to be apathetic so we would be cast out of our home, which was the eternal kingdom. If our heart was closed, then we wouldn't be able to access the divine. And that's the big victory here, that we successfully got our heart to open. What's this Capricorn energy that I'm getting? Because that's about strongholds, positions of power, working on things methodically, actually. Yeah, that was the goal, to close our heart. And if our heart is open, it makes them very nervous, keeps them up at night. We have an open, pure heart. I guess that's the key to this whole little con racket. For some reason, the Ten of Cups with this Wheel of Fortune. Oh, we do have a pair of tens. Ten of Swords, Ten of Cups. Okay. Wow. The whole thing was over when our heart opened, like I said, because that's the gate into the divine. Baby, their little scheme unraveled really quickly out of nowhere. Really not out of nowhere, but they didn't see it coming, and there's nothing they can do about it. Okay, so what's this Queen and King of Cups? Yeah, so some obstacle got removed. I'm hearing Ganapati, which is Ganesha. Ganapataye Namaha, Ganapataye Namaha. Yeah, so fulfilled. This fell out in some kind of weird way. It's not us. It fell out. They got their plan off the ground for a long time, and then it shifted. Now we're doing what we need to be doing, and there's some forgiveness coming. I'm getting Sun and Gemini energy here, and there is Gemini energy here. So we've adapted to a situation. There's some insecurities on our side. We're going to be involved in something with a person with Gemini energy or third house energy. Apatia, anamana gu gu gu, apatia. Glam ganapataye nama, gang ganapataye nama. So we need to be more vocal about how we feel or what we want, because there's an energy here that's really nervous. We think we don't want them. They're feeling rejected, or they're trying to reject us because they think it's not mutual. They need some transformational teaching. It's going to happen. Something's backfiring. Nine of Swords, Hermit, Page of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles. So now we have three tens with the Hangman. So some kind of long-term legacy family building relationship, happily ever after relationship is on hold. I'm just going to do the Magician for all these aces and the Wheel of Fortune for all these tens. We have one, two, three tens and one, two, three aces. And we have the Magician for the aces and the Wheel of Fortune for the tens. Funnily enough, they could be switched as well. If you're using the rubric, according to the Tree of Life, the Magician balances the tens and the Wheel of Fortune balances the aces. So we're in a holding position here, Hangman. We need perspective. Something's moving slow. Right now, the perception is a little wonky because we're being prepared to receive some material blessing or make a commitment. Page of Pentacles. If we're dealing with another party, they've had to retreat, to withdraw, to go within, to use soul's wisdom in some kind of shape, form, or another. There's some remorse and regret here, or there's the need to confront what's alive inside. There's a lot of delays and it's tearing us apart. But something is going on in secret. There's some type of move or strategy. Page of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, feeling depleted or left out. Page of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles. Feeling enterprising. Okay, so what's this Magician with these aces? Okay, this is a commitment. Three aces, and it's not just a union, a double ace. So a commitment's on the way. Something very precious is here. Something very, very special. And then what's all these tens, please? I'm checking for the correspondence according to the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, something's coming through. It's almost time. So what's this triple 10 mean? King of Wands taking massive action or leading according to some kind of vision. We're still having some delay. There's still a little bit either repulsion or pettiness or karmic lesson. Five of Wands. What's these aces, please? What are these aces? The Queen of Cups, Nine of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. Well, there's something of self-worth and value where we're ready. It's time for something to come through, pull through. This was a reading about having one been successful. It might actually have to deal with a relationship, but we are on a little bit of a timeout because there's some rule regulation and restriction and seeing things from a different perspective. Until we see things not just from a different perception, but a perspective, that's when things shift around. Right now we have perception and it's not enough, it's not everything. When we get perspective, a little bit of distance, a little bit of space, a little bit of higher ground, a little bit of higher knowledge, that's when things will shift. Until then, there's gonna be some holding period. See, we need to move from perception to perspective, if that makes sense. So until that happens, we're going to spend a little time alone, but the groundwork has been laid. Whatever work that needs to happen is starting to happen. We're just going to have to roll from behind the scenes, and that's a little bit hard. And there might be some kind of stubbornness. There's a little bit of anger here or resentment or something, but we still need to be loving for whatever reason. So it's been an honor and a pleasure to serve you. Thank you for allowing me the privilege to do so. Just a quick prayer for all those still lost out there to illusion, delusion, confusion, trapped in the seas of time, lost somewhere in the matrix, yet to heal, yet to awaken, yet to return to the resplendent grace of the divine in unconditional love and universal oneness. Annapurna, we love you. We're sorry. Please forgive us. Thank you. We pray that your steps are ordered, your path illuminated, and that you find peace and salvation in this lifetime. May you be well, may you be happy, may you be whole, may you be at peace, may you receive everything you ever wanted, starting with what you deserve. Until we meet again, until we read again, namaste, dandava, and ashe. Das vidanya, arrivederci, avidazane. Take good care, smash that like button. Bye-bye.